New from Fin City Editions is Married to the Mob, from 1988, directed by Jonathan Demme. This was a movie that I watched a lot in the early 90s, and it kind of, well, forgot about it until Fin City Editions brought it out again. And it was such a joy to go back to this movie. It was so wonderful to join these characters and this kind of throwaway entertainment that was hugely entertaining. We are thrown into this mob world of Angela's taking out somebody. He works for Tony the Tiger, played by Dean Stockwell. This movie has a tremendous cast, by the way, absolutely fantastic. And when her husband is then taken out, she finds herself on the kind of outskirts. She doesn't really like the mob family. She doesn't like all the other wives. She doesn't like the idea of them and decides to try and get away.
You don't feel like it, Angela. When the boss's wife asks you to come and play cards, you go.
I don't have to jump every time Connie or Tony snaps their fingers.
Much to the chagrin of Tony, who has amorous advances for Angela. She moves away into somewhat squalor, all she can afford, trying to restart her life. Unfortunately, the FBI are watching her in the form of Mike Downey, who is played by Matthew Modine, who wants to follow this character to feel that he could maybe get some information on the mob. It's kind of typical stuff. It's a romantic comedy with some larger than life characters, with some crazy situations, with just people that I really enjoyed spending time with, and even some of the more antagonistic characters were great fun to be around.
Tony, if I had found you banging that broad, I would have hunted you down like an animal.
This is an ear-to-ear, smile-inducing movie. It's just so much fun. And you've got this wonderful performance at the heart of it by Michelle Pfeiffer, who has this kind of hope of breaking free from this world that she never quite liked, of constantly feeling dogged by these mob people, by being hounded by the FBI, by just being put in situations she doesn't want to. She wants to just live her life. Doesn't have to be big and fancy. It just has to be hers and in her own control. Matthew Modine is quite good as the FBI agent. I kind of like him. Feels a little bit young for the role, but gets away with it with his kind of fun performance and many disguises throughout it. And I kind of liked him and Michelle Pfeiffer together. I thought they made a great couple, and I kind of wanted them to get together.
I see you found everything.
No problem.
Why don't you take your coat off and stay a while?
Sounds like a fantastic idea.
The rest of the cast is just fantastic, whether it be Oliver Platt's FBI agent, Dean Stockwell is the kind of menacing head of a mob family. His crazy wife, played by Mercedes Ruehl, is just hilarious. And there are countless other performances like this that just brings the movie to life. And what I like about this one is it is at its heart a kind of romantic comedy, but it does try to shoehorn in elements of a kind of mob movie. It has shootouts, hits, it has darker moments that feel to almost taint the lighter moments within this movie. It's a romantic comedy, but there's death and murder, and not easy death or murder at that as well. It's tonally a little bit uncomfortable, and I like that about the movie. It makes me sit up and pay attention. I thought this was tremendously entertaining. It's light-hearted entertainment, but it's the kind of thing that I could watch constantly, put it on and just cheer myself up. Get lost in the romance, get lost in the kind of mob world, the crazy kind of situations and characters that we've given there.
Hey, it's Tony, the Tiger.
There's a great deal of world building done here, and it just creates a world that I wanted to spend time in, that I wanted to see all these people. Hopefully going to end towards a happy ending for everyone. And Demme knows exactly what he's doing with this. Effortlessly entertaining, pure fun. I just loved revisiting Married to the Mob. So happy to add it to the collection. It was terrific. I would love to know your opinion of this movie if you've seen it. Are you going to see it? Is it something you're interested in picking up? Let me know in the comment box below your thoughts on Married to the Mob, and we'll have a little discussion about the film. While you're down there, maybe give that like button a little hit, because it helps the channels apparently somehow. And there's more content up here. You can see more of my stuff, and in the description box below this video are links to the Patreon, the membership program, and manvfilm.com, all ways in which you can support me, and I greatly appreciate that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.